OMG, Amy, my butt is so sore. Oh my gosh, get your roller. Let's roll your glutes out. Start on the right butt cheek. I'm gonna come up on this thing. You can use whatever kind of roller you've got, but this is my favorite. It's long, and it's got bumps. All right, so I'm crossing my right ankle. It's probably flip-flopped, but my right ankle over my left knee. And I'm using my arm and I'm rolling. I'm finding the tight spots in my butt cheeks, rolling back and forth, putting as much of my own weight basically on this roller as I can handle. And then I'm gonna rotate a little bit to the side. I have this little bitty, terrible thing called a TFL, tension fascial latae, right in our side, right in our little hip area here, upper glute area here. It gets really tight and fussy. Bet you money anytime you foam roll and you hit this little spot, it's very tight. So spend some time. When it's tight, it can make our legs cranky, it can make our low back cranky, our hips extremely cranky. So spend the time. So that's the butt cheek. I'm gonna keep working my way down. Lateral thigh here. This is so good to do, you guys, before you do your workout, after you do your workout, you're just hanging out watching TV, keep your roller where you can see it. Absolutely beneficial through the body. It's prehab, it's rehab. So I'm rolling out my lateral thigh. Taking a big deep breath. Inhale, exhale. And then I like to I have a lot of tension on this outer thigh muscle. And so I'm gonna spend a little time in this position. I've got my foot supporting me, my hands supporting me, my arms supporting me. When you feel the tight pockets, apply a little more pressure, isolate the spot. Relax your hand, just your hand. And then roll it out. We're one piece, right? All connected here. We don't just roll out one thing. So we're going to do the hamstring on the side as well. And right where, the technical term is that, right where your thigh hits your butt, prop yourself on your hands, my right hamstring, and then I'm rolling all the way up to my booty. I'm flexing my foot so that my leg is strong and I can feel what's going on. I'm going to rotate inward, hitting that inner thigh a little bit, adductors a little bit even. And you kind of get better at rolling, you get better at maneuvering it, better at working with it. Right up in there. It is, my butt is sore. And then I like to just continue on to the other side. So same thing on the other side with this gluteal focus here, flexing my foot. I'm gonna roll in to hit the inner thighs a little more, go back to the center, get up a little higher so I can get that insertion, the hammy. And I'm turning. It's hard to do foam roll videos, you guys, with talking because you just want to scream, right? Nobody wants me screaming into the camera. All right, this side's not as sore, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on. If yours is, take your time. Lateral thigh. This is always sore on me. I've never once rolled out my T-band the other side of my leg and had it not be sore. Oh. So cardio peeps, lifting peeps. Everyone really, let's be honest. If you sit too much, if you move too much, tight lateral thigh. So I'm rolling in again to get that outer muscle. And pain is good if it's sharp, just be easy. Take a little pressure off, work with it, and then see if you can add the pressure back on. You're gonna have a little discomfort, of course, but in sharp pain is never encouraged. Going up, going down, taking big, deep, careful breaths. Being careful, being mindful, being loving towards your body. Spend the extra time where it's needed. And then let's come up and hit the glute. So you're gonna cross this time your left leg over your right knee, flex the left foot, use your arms here. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my TFL because I know it's gonna sass me. And I was right, it is. And I'm just gonna roll back and forth a little bit onto my glute and then onto my side. So we're hitting the glutes and we're hitting all around them. You could even work the lower back as well if you had time. Kind of depends. And again, if something's really tight, start your roll with it and finish your roll with it, and then do your workout. And then if you've got the time, foam roll again. And if you don't, it's fine, but do it at some other point during the day. Doesn't need to be right then. Sometimes you'll see what I'm doing it automatically. I take my leg off because you really want to find the sweet spot, right? You want to find where you're going to get rid of that tension. And sometimes you have to be a little more creative. Got to get up in there. Just getting the glutes a little bit. And then as always, going back and taking the time if you need it, where it's a little more crunchy, but that's a nice glute roll, pre or post or whenever.